he has eyes in the back of his head. He doesn't count. But for the rest of the other players, when they spin, you go and help. They ain't passing.
Sengun rumbling to the rim.
Kevin Porter Jr., keep in mind, he's a guy who shoots the step back, so he was able to time harden step back. He knew it was coming.
Green rolling into Sengun for two. Holiday into Collins and erased by Martin. Here comes Sengun, has Green, here we go. Big dude, man.
Yeah, that was a goaltend that first possession. Can't touch the rim at all when the shot is going up.
Green, another one, another make. And the game is tied at 59.
Got to load up.
George over Green, and it's cleared by Knicks. Now, the last 4 or 5 minutes is where the Rockets have struggled the last 2 games. In Phoenix, and obviously the other night in Los Angeles. Off the window for Green.
And that's why you can pack the paint. You know, make somebody else beat you. Also notice Kennard here in the lineup.
Nice patience.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Clippers are one of the best defensive teams in the league. Number 3, in fact, as Green finds Sengun. Green around the Sengun pick. Sengun was in foul trouble against the Pelicans, and he lays it up there.
Yes, he has.
Very good career. Sengun on Zubats could not be all that aggressive that time, and Sengun able to throw it up and over the left. Knicks drops it back to Green, immediately picked up by Jackson.
Much better speed in the game from the Rockets.
Now to Sengun. Oh, stop it! Oh, he showed it! They bit, he whirled, and he finished it all. In the lead coming into this game, 52 of them. That's his 53rd, second most in the league in terms of made 3. Sengun trying to answer, and Alperen knocks down a 3 of his own.
Poke free by Eubanks, controlled by Sengun. Time running down, 4 to shoot. Green lifts off. And a splash from the corner.
Than have it late in the season heading into the playoffs. You should be playing your best basketball.
Green with the flush. Timeout Clippers. 61-57. Rockets out in front with 7 to play in the third. Lander picks up Gordon on a switch. Into the paint. Corner 3 by Green. That's good. Bull challenging, but just a bit late. He's got Baba to his right. Green takes it away from him. Sengun catches the lob, but he waits for it to come down, catch it, and dunk it in. He's a position rebounder.
Yes, he is.
Sengun. Green gets the screen. Knocks down another short jumper.
That was a big-time screen set by Sengun right there. So he's making a sacrifice. I give him credit for that.
I think he said all the right things, too, every chance he's gotten, which I really...
Whether you mean him or not.
Yeah.
At least you get real. Who doesn't want...
This is not looking promising right now for Dallas. Defending and trailing. The middle point of the fourth quarter. Sengun.
The more the Knicks phase of that play is going to be open.
Rockets have made 3 out of 6. Sengun right to the hoop. Alperen Sengun. And a 5-point lead for Denver. Green to Sengun. Put it up and in, and a foul.
104 of them compliments of Nikola Jokic. Got that from your boy Doug Strauss, who's sitting right next to you.
There you go. I bet Doug Strauss doesn't know that Gordon's got 41 so far.
So just hoping to continue to make threes. Sometimes they go away. You got to play well everywhere. I'm with you on the Joker thing.
Sengun, and he dunks it in there.
Flanagan's men over there. Now Jalen Green. Good setup, and Sengun on the finish.
Jalen Green has such a nice handle. Larry does such a good job of communicating early.
What about that pivot? Nice breaks. Sengun.
He slid to the other side of the baseline to give him the space, right? To not have the defender in his lap.
Sengun deep in the paint.
Inside. Let's go right back to Sengun.
Nice pass that time.
3 ties, 9 lead changes with 4:45 to go in the first quarter.
Just like to see Keldon remain aggressive. Look at that beautiful, subtle ball fake by Sengun.
To make it 14-13 Spurs.
You see how devastating Trey Jones can be in the open court against this Rocket ball club. I think he knows it.
Jalen Green. Sengun. Finally wins that battle as the Spurs were clawing away. It swings back to a Houston lead, 11-10.
This is all about belief for the Rockets, this final 240. And I just think they're so young and talented.
He has 10 of the 11 points for the Wolves in the quarter. Green for three, no. And a nice little tap pass from Sengun, offensive board. There's a kick out. Green short on a three. Long rebound to Sengun. Another three for Green, and he puts it in.
He worked in his first years in the league with Sam Cassell and learned how to bump and use his body, and he is really, really good, man.
Well, he scores in all areas. 31 a game. What a move by Sengun. Green looking for a seam now to Sengun. He'll spin, he'll step, and he will score.
It's the Suns, baby. And they're versatile. That's why it was so key for Sengun to get in on the block and kind of create a double team-like environment.
Stop it. Wow. No. Now less than 6 minutes away from their first winning streak of the season. Green to Sengun. Baby hook.
Big boy basketball.
Quite often play all three Texas teams at once on a road trip.
Oh, it was devastating. I was doing that a couple times, man.
Sengun barreling his way to the rim.
Don't want to take these early starts for granted. We'll see if Jalen can get his first shot to go here, LP.
Fake the give and go and scored.
Yeah, love that, you know. That's your Rockets fan, but he's just always in the right place at the right time.
Green slips it into Sengun.
Love that. LP just got his momentum moving as a pass. And Jabari doesn't get a foul there, so not the worst possession, but you want to make somebody else beat you.
Green, it was terrific at the first, leans in, throws it up, scores. He's got 15.
Your Rockets move the basketball, attack, and that mid-range shot is there when Lopez is in the pick and roll.
Jalen Green, a much-needed three. Now, you don't want to turn the ball over against Charlotte and let some of these athletes get out and run to the open floor.
Yeah, this is a team that likes to run, especially with the mellow ball on the floor.
Green, still perfect, 4-4. Gets it right back. Goes over the top and finishes on Plumlee.
You can't just take a simple rebound for granted or catching the basketball.
And Sengun with the staple shot put. Josh Giddey, obviously, high draft pick, but playing well for Oklahoma City amongst others. And Jalen Green is the leader at the foul line, and obviously it's a league that's willing to accept very young American players.
Might be the only one in a Rockets jersey that can contend, but you need the scoring on the block of Alperen Sengun.
Green into the lane, terrific move and score.
And that's what you did, get Williams up.
Sengun backing in, there's the triple team. The skip to Green, his three is off the mark. Sengun with another rebound and tip in, now 12 points and 8 rebounds. And the Rockets, over the last 5 weeks or so, more often than not, are losing the match game from three. As their shooting from three is, they've combined, those two guys have combined for 31 of their 44. Looks like they're taking the Jason Brown route here in this game. As Sengun dunks it down, he's got a half a dozen. Larson works baseline, comes on the other side. The reverse dunk was denied by Sengun.
Got numbers.
Green lowers his shoulder, drives, hands it inside to LP, who gets plugged, hit the shot. Truly threaten Utah to win this game. They got to start that run right now.
Got to play some defense.
There's Jalen Green. That's step number 1.
No one knows what to do. Normally, your bigs are your communicators, and they're the helpers.
Green thought about it, steps in, takes a long two, and knocks it down. So the shooting.
And the most dangerous man is always a shooter. You know where you're missing. You're always the first to go get it.
Green sticks it. He's got 14. Back to Sengun. This time straight away, leading in off the dribble. World hit.
Yeah, you can leave any Mav, but don't leave Luka.
Drop step. There goes Sengun. Working on Christian Wood. Those two guys went at one another a year ago. Play it to Sengun. Right back to Green. On the bounce to him. Rolls to the rim and scores.
You love that. Now Alperen Sengun has been really good.
Mavs regain the lead. Green turns the corner. Green attacks the rim. Green drops it in. Green Green working on Dinwiddie, nothing doing. Shot clock down to 3 inside of Sengun, in on Wood. And the baby hook over the top. That was nice. Dinwiddie picks up his second. Green elects not to take the 3, drives the lane, challenges Wood, hangs in the air, and scores.
Green ahead of the field, and he throws it down.
Yeah, he's a freak athlete. It's a great play by Sengun.
There's a lot of errors and turnovers that come, so they got to learn to play in the half court as well.
Green off the glass, Sengun.
Kings 0 for 5.
And remember how I talked about quality shots and getting some makes early, so they could get back in transition. Kings have started out cold.
Meanwhile, Green has started off hot. Picks up his dribble, TD. On the kick out box. What a save. First man to the floor gets it. Here comes Sengun. Stopping on the dime.
Houston hoping he can develop into that type of a center.
Here he is right now, going right hand, spin cycle, count it, and the foul. 6 helpers. Kings up by 5. Here's Green looking for his own shot. Oh, he's in a rhythm right now. Jalen Green.
Over 14 points in the fourth here in the month of January alone, but they didn't need him. They had that game in control.
Green, oh. Green playing the 2-man game with Sengun.
So he's on pace to eclipse that right now. Sengun out top, a little delay set. Green off the handoff, gives it back. Sengun, whistle, foul, count it.
Yeah. And Wilt, obviously. Or 7, he had 7.
Can you say damn on here?
Yeah.
if somebody gets 70 and 80 and all that.
Right, and how impactful that is. Najee Marshall is another guy that plays downhill and does such a good job at collapsing defenses.
Deep 3, and he gets it. Jalen Green.
Yeah, Pirtle he's a good shot blocker, not an explosive shot blocker. Sengun gets it from Green and punches it down, but you're right, Pirtle is one of those guys who positionally seems to always be in the right place, right time. Green to Sengun, back to him, has a seam, attacks Pirtle, scores.
Good job there from Jalen. You know, you want to invite the Okogie 3, and you see why.
Play the drive on him, not the 3. Sengun, the lob, Green, the dunk.
He scooped that underhand grandpa style, man.
Limited turnovers, which was a huge issue up in Minneapolis. Whoa, how about that move? Then the dish to Sengun, and another shot put. That's like his 3rd or his 4th.
It's a quick way to lose, and you don't want to get a guy like Levine going, and between he and DeRozan, a dunk or a layup can get there high.
Spot up top 3 for Jalen Green. Got a lot of early Rockets games the first couple of months of the season. Remember, Halls, Green to Sengun, and some confusion by Vucevic. Sengun scores. Butler and Bam Adebayo with Miami. Steven Adams and Jaren Jackson Jr. with Memphis as well. There might be some others, but those are the ones that come to mind for me.
It's just ridiculous. But hey, let's give some kudos. Alperen turns over the ball there. Whatever happens.
Woo, tough shot. Immediately the double team. Wow. Sengun touches the ball. Here we go again. Immediately the double team. Back to Jalen Green. Knocks down the 3, his 3rd. Green draws 2 to Sengun for the dunk. It's been a relatively quiet night.
And a good team is going to be able to score. It seems like the Kings, you got to score with them.
They've made 11 triples for P-Tech here in this second half. Jalen Green just makes another one.
If anybody was wondering, man, they are serious. And Craig, you brought up a great note earlier. When they're hitting their 3s, they become very hard to guard.
It's just, they got so many weapons. Sengun with the triple. Did Monk? No Garrison Matthews, by the way, here tonight, still out with that toe issue for the 2nd straight game. How about that little moon ball on the baseline for Green?
You know, they shoot the ball so well, so giving them layups just opens up a can of worms.
Jalen Green off the pick for 3. Good shot goes down. The block by Smith at the cup, denying Murray. Sengun the other way, has guys to his right, and left goes to Green, and he dunks it with the left hand. That's 10 I beg your pardon. First three for Mitchell. He's got 5. That's 10 for Monk off the bench, and Jalen Green continues. Oh, what a pass. Oh! And then the punch. Goodness.
He brings a lot of size and scoring, and as you see already, he's not shy about shooting basketball.
That quick burst to the rim there by Jalen Green.
When you have a great passer like Jokic, you know when you're open, the ball is going to come to you. And sometimes when you're not open, he's going to lead you into a shot.
And that time, another 3 for Green, and it drops.
A slender 220 pounds. Highest drafted Auburn Tiger ever. The number 3 pick last summer. Oh, Green went skywalking. You will see him on All-Star Weekend in the slam dunk contest.
Sure, it's not a sack, but it's a pressure. How many pressures do you think he'd have, that aren't blocks?
He's starting, he's doing that a lot better. I mean,
on the road, and they did one of those, and you elbowed me in
San Antonio. But they didn't have the slingshot action.
No, they did not. Sengun again.
Sohan lost the handle as well. And here's another dunk. Jalen Green. And of course, Jeremy Sohan for the Spurs. Sengun hits the 3.
This game's got everything.
Fast break points, rebounding. And this guy right here, they're making it tough on him to score. Sengun will get this one to fall in.
Those drafts are always fun. How it breaks down. See the draft before the game. As Sengun, little floater there inside. As the big fella, Sengun. Thought about the Euro step. Green, the trail 3, make it the last 11 for the Rockets.
A lot of times determine how good your defense is, you know? How hard are you to play against, Michael?
Green with a 3. You don't like the offensive boards, but they haven't been crushed in second chance opportunities. As Jalen Green with authority plus the foul.
All right, thank you, Jonathan and Vanessa. Dude's got some great pipes. That's impressive stuff right there.
He does, Craig. He does.
Got a floating left-hand runner there from Bassey. A lot of big guys don't have that with both hands, let alone one.
Former Conference USA Player of the Year in Western Kentucky, and the Rockets are on the board. Did a great job. Mel Ellen as well, who, again, interviewed Stephen Silas before the ball game and been shown the ropes throughout the course of the evening by Vanessa down there, and they're having the time of their lives. Their families are here with them. Played Denver on Friday to begin a 6-game homestand. This just their 3rd game back after their annual 9-game road trip. Over the shoulder, Sengun-like from Green to Sengun. Green from 20.
Can't guard that. He's just too good.
He had actually been talking about this behind the scenes. Where's Scott Foster? Where is Scott Foster? Well, we got Scott Foster. Sengun, and that's a goaltend. That will count. So the Rockets are still perfect.
Oh, you got to feed out. There you go.
Yeah, had a mouse in the house, and he worked right over.
Greg, it sounds very simple. When you're going against Gobert, it's the mid-range shot and the floater.
They'll shoot the 3 over Gobert. That will work too. That's his second.
Grab some boards inside, play some good post defense.
He might grab those boards and smack you over the back of the head with them. Sengun for 3, rimmed it down. Green, Sengun, back to him.
Yes.
Takes it.
Great basketball from the Rockets. It was the 2nd and 3rd action.
Most of those coming in the second half. Rockets by a handful inside of 2 minutes to go. Green, the midi. Green rims it down.
Referee's really looking to clean the game up this year.
Good help there by Russell, bringing him back. Now working on Knight, crosses him over, comes through the lane, galloped, outstretched, missed. There's Sengun to clean it up.
Every game has been a must-win for one of these teams. You know, there are no, okay, we're comfortable in our seat or where we are. Hey, big jam there from flight 28, just taking off.
During the timeout, that deep 2 by Jabari Smith was incorrectly ruled here in the building of 3, so they adjusted the score. It's 83-80. Sengun whirling, and he's able to hit the hook shot, so he now, too, is a double figure. Green drops it to Sengun! who hammers it home. Now, since he's come back from the foot injury, he's playing about 31 minutes a game. Jalen Green runs it up and down. He thought he got fouled, but he hit the bucket there. Basketball is underway. The second game of this 3-game homestand, the final homestand for the Rockets this season. On the other side, after the give and go from Sengun, and there goes Jalen Green.
Look at the physicality that Anthony Davis is playing with, and the way he's dominating this ball game as Alfie gets that layup to go. That's what Rob Pelinka is looking for, guys that can play off of LeBron. Unfortunately, a lot of players struggle to be in that role.
Short, Sengun tracks it down. He's got stickum on his hands or something. George Brett would be very happy about that.
Oh, God.
I really don't know what that was, but we'll take it. So Jokic back out there, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, their starting front line. Caldwell Pope out there as well.
Shoot it.
The only non-starter out there is Reggie Jackson, and Jalen Green, who's back in the game as well. Reggie Jackson only played about 47 minutes total in the previous 10 for Denver. Offensive rebound, Sengun feasting.
The hot hands here down the stretch.
Green, 29 points.
So far, this veteran group for the Pelicans, they've responded.
And then he hit him with the too small gesture.
Hey, man, that's part of it, man.
Green to Sengun. Well, Najee Marshall was really the guy on Friday who pushed the pace for them. First guy down. Flying in there for the offensive rebound was Sengun. Comes back out.
Especially when we're talking threes.
And then they got cold. Sengun off the dribble.
IQ play there. It's a great drive for a big-time athlete. Force him to shoot the three.
Yeah, he's only 29%. Jones is from 3. He's taken a bit of a step back this year in terms of his shot making from what it was as a rookie. That's a long 2.
I remember playing against Ben Wallace, and I see the strength similarities. I see the
Ben Wallace, Hall of Famer.
That headband, the braids.
That guy's muscles has muscles. And 1. KPJ here on Ivy, now to Sengun. Green on the move, back to Sengun. Got it and dunked it down, giving the Rockets their first lead. Rockets now down 8. Back to Sengun, and the shot put.
Porter works on Mitchell. Green, a leaning 3, got hit, and Green has a chance for the 4-point play. Big Z played 81 games back in that season. Meanwhile, here's Sengun. Sengun flips it up and in. Sengun straight away. He'll relay to Green. Green scored 14 points the first half. Green down the lane, thunders it home.
And Roddy with 9 to lead the Grizzlies. Green, pick and roll with Sengun, and another finish by Sengun.
Beautiful head fake, nice dribble move and finish there by Desmond. Just do a head fake and give me a clean look.
And baseline jumper down by Jalen Green. Green drives, banks, no, Sengun.
Here's the problem is you have guys that are attempting to block shots that you're not going to block. On the play and following behind Tyus for the offensive rebound putback.
Sengun with a catch against Tillman and got to the cup.
Final game of it, 4-game homestand. Kyluk had it knocked away. Sengun, one-handed pass to Green. Jalen Green. Sengun! Good talent! Alpo! Sengun got 17, making us think about it. The young Turk.
Wow. And the rebound controlled by Houston.
Great shot created. Nice ball movement, working the inside out.
Drop step Sengun, wraparound jam. Sengun.
Houston has 2 as well. 11 for Porter, 10 for Sengun. Here's Green. Slashing. Oh, that is nice. Sengun picked up. Claxton double-team Bridges. That leaves Green open for the drive, the scoop to the hoop, and the foul for Johnson. Feed the post, Sengun. Bridges trying to hold his ground. Sengun dances around the rim and down.
Xavier Cooks, it's his first 2 of the night. Cut to the rim there by Jalen Green off the feed from Sengun.
You know, into the next level, and I can't wait to see that.
You know, Amber, it's one thing to be really good in your X's and O's and strategy and all that, but I think what you just said there is you see Sengun free and clear.